Hi dear friends, today we are going to discuss true false not given, its main tips and work on one passage. Let's get started. First of all, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel in order to watch such useful videos. Thank you. First of all, let's analyze 5 basic tips of true false not given statements. The first one is following the order. What does it mean? Normally, true false not given statements appear in the same order they are given in the exercise. So, normally the first statement comes first, the second comes second. Sometimes in the passage 2 or passage 3 of the IELTS reading test, you can see one of the statements given in the same sentence with the other one, or sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes let's say the third statement can be a bit higher in the location or a bit before the statement 2 in passage 2 or passage 3, but it happens very rarely. Locations change depending on the passage. In passage 1, statements are close to each other, but in passages 2 and 3, the distance between each statement is a bit big, and you will see now when I compare, let's say, different statements in the passage 3, you will see this. Keywords are adjectives, adverbs, and verbs, but locations can be found through nouns. So nouns will help you find the location of the statement. You will easily locate it. But keywords, choosing whether it's true, false, or not given, can be normally done by analyzing adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. The first one is about statements. Normally, if you have more than 4 statements in the exercise, you will probably have at least one true, one false, and one not given. True, false, not given statements introduce the idea of the text, not the author's ideas. So you can analyze the text and see what the writer mentions. Now let's turn to so you can see working in the movies and 5 questions regarding this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is taken from the passage 3, one of the hardest passages in IELTS reading. So let's analyze. First of all, in order to be successful in true false not given, you need to analyze the first and the last one. So the first, it's about, for translators, all subtitling work on films is desirable. So something good, subtitling work and translators. Let's look at the beginning of the passage. So you see it's about a translator and enigmatically, so entertaining, glamorous. So probably the 6th statement is somewhere here in the first, maximum second passage. And the last one is every single movie has the same tone and style. So if you see, just pay attention to the beginnings of each paragraph, different subtitles, multiple projects, multilingual projects on a practical level. So, and somewhere at the end you can see tone and style. So probably the last one is here. While looking for the last one, you had better start from the last paragraph. You can start from this one, from this paragraph. Okay, because in the passage 3, sometimes statements can be very close to each other at the end. For example, sometimes it can be like this: 6 is here, 7 is here, 8 is here, 9 is here, 10 is here. But sometimes the distance may be like this: 6 is here, 7 is here, 8 is here, and so on. Okay, let's analyze the first one. For translators, all subtitling work on films is desirable. So you can see here all subtitling work on films is desirable. You need to find this statement. If you analyze, you can see, it might be tempting to say enigmatically, I'm in the movies. So You can see this part show that it's very good, and it doesn't get more entertaining or glamorous than subtitling movies, sorry, films. And then it tells it gives some information about being lucky and, let's say, subtitling a new blockbuster and so on. So, but the answer is here. It doesn't get more entertaining or glamorous than subtitling films. Okay, so this statement seems to be true. The second one is subtitling work involves a requirement that doesn't apply to other translation work. So, requirement that is not given in any other translation work. So, doesn't apply to other. We need to find keywords, subtitling work and translation work. So it's here. The process starts with the original script, and you can see your answer for the sixth one is here, and for the seventh, if you're lucky, you'll work on movies that are going to video, and then we can see that exactly as translating job. So you can see that it's not all internet when you're translating. You need skills of a translator and a top-notch editor. You have to be precise, much more concise than in traditional translation work. So you can see that the key is given here. So you need to be more precise, much more concise than in traditional translation work. And if you pay attention, just you look through the third paragraph, you can see that here you can see the list of the needed disciplines, the needed skills that one needs in order to translate something. So this one is also true because it tells doesn't apply to any other translation work, and you need to be more concise and precise than in traditional translation work. So true. Some subtitling techniques work better than others. So there is a comparison, better than. Okay, so where can we see techniques? Okay, we can see in the fourth paragraph. The fourth paragraph mentions the different techniques, and let's look through this. Translation, then we write back, but you could do it in different stages. Okay, and we can't find anything here that some subtitling techniques are better. But for the next one, in this paragraph, we can see that it just tells about completely different things. So some subtitling templates, translating purposes, quality control, so something different. This one is not given because we can't find, we can see information about the subtitling techniques, but we can't see the comparison. And what is not given? Not given is when you don't have enough information to answer the question. Few people are completely successful in subtitling comedies. So, few successful. The key word here is subtitling comedies. So, okay, where can we find comedies? If you look through here, you can find the word comic, comedy, something like this. You need to find out this word. If you remember, the last statement was somewhere here, and let's analyze this part. So you can see genre, a favorite genre, okay, and you can see the word comedies. Analyze for your safety. You can analyze the paragraphs before, so you can't find anything about comedies, comic movies, something about sarcasm. Okay. So what does it mention? Translators often have a favorite genre when it's war. Comedies, one of the most difficult because of the subtleties and nuances. Okay. you see that it is one of the difficult ones. Okay, but what does the statement tell? Few people are completely successful at subtitling comedies. Okay, yeah, it is one of the most difficult ones, but does it tell that not everyone can do this, or it hasn't mentioned that most of the people who, let's say, are offered subtitling cannot complete it, let's say. So there is no indication of, let's say, the majority of people who are unsuccessful in this case. Okay, that's why we can't take, and we can see that here we stop. We can't find anything else about comedies and subtitling comedies. So we turn to the answer as not given. And the last one, every single movie has the same tone and style. I think this one is very easy. Subtitlers, which incredibly useful. So you can see this one here. Each requires a certain tone and style. By the way, this sentence doesn't refer to comedies only. Don't become confused. It tells about different types of movies, war films, musicals, comedies, drama, and so on. And each requires a certain tone and style. So every single movie has the same tone and style. No, they don't have. They have a certain tone and style. That's why this answer is opposite to the information given in the passage. So this one is false. As you can see, true, false, not given statements aren't that difficult. So if you can analyze them properly, you will be very successful and won't make mistakes in them. Thank you very much for watching this video. Good luck.